Becca, welcome back to Brighton. You must feel like you've got some unfinished business here.
Yeah, I'm so stoked to be back. I can't wait to get started with the girls, and I really feel like I've got some unfinished business.
You had to leave us last year to begin chemotherapy treatment after being diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. We're all delighted to hear that you've been in remission for a year now. How turbulent was that time?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. A lot of ups and a lot of downs, probably more downs, but I had a lot of support and I got through it, and here I am now, a year later, and I'm healthy again.
Has it been a difficult decision to leave Australia again to come back over, or has it been straightforward in your mind?
I mean, it's always hard to leave home, but I'm stoked to be back here in Brighton, and yeah, I just can't wait to get started.
When you got the diagnosis and you were here, how big a shock to the system was that? And do you remember the moment? Whereabouts were you?
When I was officially diagnosed, I was in Australia, sitting in hotel quarantine. But the process to be diagnosed was so long, so I kind of was just relieved once I finally knew what it was, so that I could just start with treatment and get better.
I mean, on a slightly more positive note, what was it like finding out that you were in remission?
Yeah, that was amazing. I remember going to see my oncologist after my third cycle, and he said, "Oh, you've only got one more left." And I was like, "What? I'm only halfway through." And he's like, "No, you're in remission pretty much. You just got one cycle left." And I was stoked. That was the best news I've ever had, I think.
With that sort of treatment, I can imagine it takes quite a toll on you physically. Where are you at fitness-wise now?
It's been a long journey to try and get back to full fitness. I'm nearly there. I'm getting a lot stronger, a lot fitter. So yeah, it has been very hard, but I finally got there.
You've returned to Brighton, a lot has changed, not least the squad. Is it kind of exciting being part of what will be a big intake of new players?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm sure Ron and the crew will get together a great team, and I can't wait to meet the new ones and catch up with the old ones, so it's exciting.
What's it been like seeing old faces today?
Oh, it's so cool. I remember last time I was here, I would literally drove to the bus and said goodbye, so it was very rushed, and it's just nice to see familiar faces and the people who have supported me.
Are you excited to be part of a kind of big new intake of players?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, a lot of the girls I knew have left now. There's still a few players that I know, which is cool. But no, I'm excited to see who we get in, and it should be a good year.
You rejoin us having missed the move from the university to the new training ground. How impressed are you with this facility?
Oh, it's insane. It's definitely one of the best facilities I've ever seen in the women's side of the game, if not even the men's. So it's incredible to be here, and like Hope says, we literally have no excuse now. So it's amazing. It gives us the best tools to be the best that we can be.
The club finished in mid-table for the last 2 years. Is that something you think we can build on, and what do you think is possible this coming year?
I think the goal is top 4. I think we can definitely achieve that. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I believe we can.
How long has this move kind of been in the pipeline? Because I think there was always a feeling that maybe you'd return to Brighton one day.
Yeah, I think when I did leave, I felt like I didn't get a fair go at it. So I always thought that I'd be back at Brighton, and I mean, I told Hope when I said goodbye last time, like, I'll be back if you want me. So yeah, I mean, it's always been in my mind that I will be back, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Did you take any convincing when you got that call, or was it just a case of, yeah, I'll be there as soon as you need me?
Yeah, I mean, I was begging them to get me on a flight, so here I am, and yeah, can't wait to get started.